Hey guys, welcome back for part 4 of my DVD collection. We have the A-Team, another movie I got for Christmas. Already kind of did a description of it in the past video, but pretty good action movie, decent plot. There's some definitely good camaraderie between the actors and their characters. Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet and you're a fan of action movies, check it out. The 2-disc collector's edition of Knocked Up. Now I will say this is kind of weird because this is also extended and unrated. When they say collector's edition, they aren't kidding. This comes with like a whole booklet, your guide to getting knocked up, over like bios on all the actors, the lead up to production and the filming of the movie, and then it's just really in-depth stuff that I don't know if the target audience of this movie really wants to read about. But I actually really enjoy this movie. I think it's really funny, and it's a good romantic comedy. It actually has some heart in there. It's got a good ending. It's a good romantic comedy. It's funny if you haven't seen it. I think Seth Rogen's funny, even though he kind of plays this. He's been kind of lately playing the stoner guy in all his movies. I think he's funny. I don't think Green Hornet's going to be good. That looks terrible, but I think he's pretty funny. And if you still haven't seen this yet, check it out. It's a pretty funny movie. One of my favorite comedies. Beverly Hills Ninja, Chris Farley again, another one of my favorite comedies. There's really not much else to say other than if you haven't seen this yet, go see it. Chris Farley's freaking hilarious. Black Hawk Down, pretty enjoyable flick from Ridley Scott. I mean, I couldn't tell you any of the character names in this movie. There's a lot of characters and they're juggling it back and forth. It's more a story of the conflict itself rather than the people involved, I think. I don't know. There's a lot of big name actors in it. We have, let's see, Ewan McGregor, Josh Hartnett, Tom Sizemore, Sam Shepard, and Orlando Bloom. There's a lot of pretty big name actors in it, and it's even Orlando Bloom. I didn't understand. I don't know if this was before he really got his career kicked off. This movie was filmed in 2002. I don't know when Lord of the Rings first came out, but he's in it for maybe a total of 5 to 8 minutes, and then he's incapacitated for the rest. It's kind of weird, but if you're interested in modern history kind of conflicts, it's fairly accurate, and it's just it's an interesting movie. It's something I probably only watched twice, but it's an interesting movie to watch. Some gory stuff. It's got action in it. It's just not a story of, more the story of what happened, the overall picture of what happened as opposed to the people involved. Role models. This is pretty funny. I really don't know what else to say about it. Paul Rudd and Seann William Scott, they get in trouble and they have to do what's the word? They're like mentors for a couple of kids at this program. It's pretty funny. There's some funny moments in it. I really don't know what else to say about it. If you like funny movies, you'd probably enjoy this. Public Enemies. This is the story of John Dillinger, Johnny Depp, of course. I like this movie. It's there's some slow parts in it. I think the beginning it starts off kind of with a bang, but then it kind of slows down for a while where he starts romancing the love interest. I mean, Christian Bale is good in this movie. Johnny Depp's good in the movie. If you're just interested in this kind of historical stuff, I don't know the whole story of John Dillinger, so I don't know how accurate this is, but it was an interesting movie, and I enjoyed watching it. 50 First Dates. This is probably one of, well, it is one of my favorite romantic comedies. It's funny. Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore have very good chemistry, and I think this was the first movie they were in together since The Wedding Singer, and they just have very good chemistry together, and it's believable. To this day, Wouldn't It Be Nice by the Beach Boys kind of makes me sad because of this movie, and it's just a great romantic comedy. So if you're into that kind of stuff, watch it. Alien vs. Predator. Oh man, I remember when I saw this in theaters. I might have been in middle school. I don't know, and I hadn't seen any of the Alien movies or either of the Predator movies yet. So this was my first introduction to it, and I'm sure I thought it was great at the time. That these were two really cool creatures. Nowadays, this does not hold up. It is very slow. It is not violent, which is the whole point of Aliens and Predators. It's just not very good. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just not very good. If you're a diehard Alien or Predator fan, I guess. I really like Predator, but I don't even own Predator 2 because that's pretty bad. But this is not as bad as Predator 2, but it's not good. AVP Requiem. It's better in some ways. It's rated R, so they got the violence back. It's still, again, just a victim of a plot that it isn't interesting. There's some decent fight scenes and violence and stuff. It's a really dark movie. I turned the brightness up all the way on my TV, on two different TVs, and both times, even with all the lights out and good lighting, or good movie lighting, it's still really hard to tell what's going on sometimes, at least on this DVD. It's better than the first one. It's still not very good, though. Again, only if you're a diehard fan of this stuff, of Aliens or Predator or AVP for whatever reason. Get it. It's cheap, though. 28 Days Later. Oh man, this is probably my favorite zombie movie. Danny Boyle. I guess, look at that. I wonder if you guys will be able to see that when it films the holographic cover. That's pretty cool. Danny Boyle, probably my favorite British director. Guy who made Sunshine and Trainspotting and Slumdog Millionaire, and then he also made this. This is kind of, I'm not positive, but I think this basically created the fast zombies that could run, and first time I saw it scared the crap out of me. It's set in London. Probably, I think, one of the first roles that Cillian Murphy was in, and kind of got him on the map. Great movie. Tense, good version of a apocalyptic London. Very good. Here's its sequel, 28 Weeks Later. Danny Boyle only produced. The director, what's his name? Is it on here? Yeah, Juan Carlos something. He's from Spain. He did a pretty good job with this. You can tell that they definitely have a bigger budget for this movie. And so there's more action, definitely, in this movie. It's still good. It's hard for me to say which one's better. Both of them are both really good movies. This is a good sequel. And supposedly Danny Boyle now, after Slumdog Millionaire was done, he'd be working on, I guess it would be 28 Months Later. I don't know. But both are very good zombie movies. And I enjoy them. And quick tidbit, the director of this movie is supposedly now going to be working on a BioShock movie adaptation. And if it's anything as good as this, then it's in good hands. All right.